Welcome back to Living Local. We're out here at the Harrison Street Escape Room. Over the past decade, escape rooms have exploded in popularity. The live-action, team-based game challenges players to discover clues and figure out puzzles in a limited amount of time. Now I'm joined by the people behind the Harrison Street Escape Room. Jamie, the owner, Annette, the manager. Guys, thank you so much for letting us stop by.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, so Jamie, how did the Harrison Street Escape Room get started?
Well, I played an online video game, which was an escape room game, and I realized that it was a lot of fun, and I wondered if anything like that was actually available in real life, and certainly enough it was.
Awesome. Okay, so what different rooms do you guys have available here?
Currently we have 2 rooms with a third on the way. The first room is a reactor meltdown room, which takes place in a laboratory. And the second is a museum room, which is in a museum.
Wonderful. Okay, how do you play the game?
You search the room for clues, and these clues lead you to other clues. And eventually you find the main objective of the room, which is to escape.
Right, and each different room has a different story basically that you're kind of playing off of. And I had the opportunity, along with a few of my coworkers, to come here and experience my first ever escape room. You guys, I cannot tell you how thrilling it was. It was an absolutely immersive experience, so entertaining. My heart was pumping a lot through all of it, and it's great because there is actually a button in there. If you're kind of stumped, then you get a clue. So how does that exactly work?
We monitor the room, and when you're having trouble, we know what clue you're going to ask for, and in turn, we'll give you that clue when you ask for it.
Now, Jamie, my biggest question is, how do you come up with these puzzles?
I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo and Indiana Jones growing up.
Zoink, Scoob!
Right, exactly.
Wonderful. Okay, so walk us through a little bit what the museum room is like, because I know that that's what me and my coworkers did.
It takes place in a museum, and on the wall there are paintings and various things that you can discover.
So one thing that I noticed that was really good for team building, how have you seen that to be true with the groups that come through?
Well, because there's an objective at hand, it's naturally designed to help a team figure something out, and it also promotes communication for that team.
It definitely does. So is this for groups only?
Nope, well, groups of 2 or more.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what kind of reactions have you gotten from people that have experienced the escape room for the first time?
The biggest reaction we have is excitement. We try to bring it down to the wire and make the people feel like they're really going to die, more or less, if they don't get out.
Right, it truly is so exciting, and there's actually a clock. You have 60 minutes to be able to solve the puzzle, so you're constantly seeing the ticking time clock above, and it creates more anticipation. And if you do get a clue, it costs you 3 minutes, so you have to kind of make a decision. Well, we're stumped right now, but do we want to take 3 minutes off our time? I know that when my group started, we had 60 minutes, and we were finding clues one after another. We're like, oh, this is going to be so easy to solve in 60 minutes, but then we needed a few clues, and it ate away our time. Before you know it, we had like 10 minutes on the clock. We ended up finishing though with 11 seconds to spare. We were like, oh my goodness, hallelujah. What are the different finishing times like that you guys have seen?
Groups that have experience doing escape rooms and larger groups tend to get done faster, just because you have more brains thinking about things. And but we've had a lot of them down to the wire, and that's when the most excitement happens.
Oh, for sure. So what common questions do you get from people that have never experienced an escape room before?
Is there anything we need to bring? Which is no, you'll have everything you need within the room. When should we get there? About 10 minutes beforehand. And that's all I can think of.
Right, that's about it, you guys. So what do you enjoy the most about owning and operating the Harrison Street Escape Room?
Giving groups, families, and friends a good opportunity to do things together and have a good time, good, clean, wholesome family fun.
It really is an immersive experience. I know that when I did it, I just completely forgot about everything else distracting me in life. I was on course with this mission. We got to figure this out. Super thrilling. Why do you think escape rooms have exploded in popularity? I know that when I was growing up, they didn't exist.
I think that there's a desire for more fun things to do with family and friends. And you know, there's movies and miniature golf, but there's only so many things out there, and this is something new to most people, and it's exciting.
And speaking of movies, I felt like I was in a movie when I was in the escape room. I actually went to see the movie The Escape Room. Don't worry, it's not a dangerous thing, you guys. Nothing to be scared of. It was an absolute blast. Annette, you obviously did such a wonderful job when we were here helping us and explaining how the process worked. What do you enjoy the most about being part of the Harrison Street Escape Room?
It's just fun to see people get together, have a good time, and everybody's so positive. All the real screams, everybody's so excited.
I know our group had several different screens and squeals there. It really truly is exciting. So how can people go about booking here at the Harrison Street Escape Room?
We have online booking at harrisonstreetescape.com, and it lists our schedule and what days you can book.
Well, guys, thank you so much for letting us stop by and for letting us experience the thrillingness that is the Harrison Street Escape Room.
Thank you very much.
All right, you guys, for more information, you can visit harrisonstreetescape.com. More Living Local continues right after this.